师傅好，同学好。There's two things that we use as evaluating our progress, right? Yeah, we keep saying this, right? One is serenity. This morning we call it serenity or stillness, right? Or continuous concentration level, right? The other thing is knowing yourself better, right? Enhance your awareness. That awareness is about you, yourself, right? Yes, and this is the progress we are talking about, right? So if you feel that you cannot sit longer, so you didn't get progress, which is wrong, right? Which is a kind of a partial truth. That means you didn't count the self-awareness, right? Yeah. And if you say that I become knowing myself better, but I didn't see that part in your, in this case, it is in your sitting session, or I didn't see your continuous concentration in the center's job that we co-work together, then I will say, no, I didn't see you develop the continuous concentration. Yes? Right. So this is how we evaluate our progress, if there's any. Right. And this is what we learned this morning as well. There are 4 ways, right? The first 3 ways is developing serenity and what? And insight, right? These 2 things should come in pairs, right? Remember? Yes. So now you understand, yeah, everything is like every Zen masters or the experience, their conclusion, right? Their conclusion, right? So this is how we evaluate our progress, right? Yes. So let's see. The first thing, do we enhance our continuous concentration? Of course, you know that I put a major there, reaching one pointedness, right? Yes, and then I keep telling you guys, and also through Jeremy, keep telling you guys, like, it doesn't make sense you spend so much time here and you didn't reach one pointedness, right? Yeah, and so people get frustrated. And the thing is, what is the continuous concentration we are talking about? And then you will take that, if we can stick longer, yes, that is an indicator, right? Or if I can continue ask a question, yes, that is a indicator. But the point is the quality. The point is the quality. That if whether you really put yourself in your question, and we all have that habit. We ask for the question for a period of time. We feel we are so concentrated, and suddenly we start to check our meditation, right? Yeah. Whether I'm doing this, whether I'm doing right, whether I'm doing wrong. So this part in traditional term is like your calculation mind, right? Yes, or your judging mind, right? So that means you are not in your question at all. At a certain point, you are watching yourself working hard and judging whether I'm working hard enough or not. So on the appearance, we can sit longer than before. Yes? On the appearance, we can ask a question like for a longer time, and then we can come back to our question sooner than before. These are also indicators, measures, right? Yes. But if we are talking about the quality, you can see, hey, you're not in your question. Because you know, because you guys have that moment when you are totally in your question. It's like you are totally there. Wait, what is that? What is that? Maybe for that 3-5 question, you have that moment, right? And actually you give up. You didn't dig in. You didn't put more effort, more strength into your question. Instead, you use your strength on judging yourself, checking your sitting session, checking whether I reach one point or not. So traditionally, people will say, your doubt is not pure. You don't have a pure mind, so you cannot reach enlightenment. Pure doesn't mean you didn't do bad things. No, it's like you didn't do it solely, right? 100% in. That is what we call pure. Okay? And then you will say, how can I be pure about my goal or pure about my meditation? You need to really want to know, what is that? And people will say you need to have that kind of resolution, but we don't have that resolution because we don't know what that is, right? So why do we need to have a resolution? I mean that I have a resolution that I need to have some ice cream after this session, right? Because I know what that is. I want it, right? But no self-thing, you don't know it. So how can we have the resolution that you don't have? You just feel it's strange. I want to know it. Okay, this just bothers me so much. I don't want to be bothered anymore. I'm not talking about quitting, right? I don't want to sit there and then chanting the question. It just doesn't make sense at all. I just want to know it. Okay, let me know it. That's a resolution. You guys had that part, otherwise you won't be here, right? I mean it. But you don't have the patience to do it. And you don't know you need to put more and more and more into it. More means your strength, and digging into it, right? That's it. And you start doing so, you will find that there's no way to ask you to give up this digging thing. You just want to do more. And when you have that kind of a, I don't know, this is more than a mindset. This is kind of a, when you meditate, when you're really in your meditation, this will naturally happen. That you just want to do this. There's a student in Taipei, compared to you, is a new student. The other day he told me that it seems that he said that so strange because he loved to, he enjoyed wine very much, right? He said, but at a certain point he find that even the wine cannot attract him as much as before. So in this situation, I know he's in his meditation. He found that this is more interesting than enjoying the wine, than sipping the wine. Got my point? Yeah. You all have the it's like you have the love, the romance, right? Yes. And you know when you find the right person, it's like you won't look at other people. Similar thing. Okay, and that's why we say Zen meditation is your life issue, your life matter. And that's why I say that even in your daily life, you need to throw the question to yourself: how is it possible? How is it possible that I am no self? No way. Whether you have the resolution or not, even you just feel that I'm so tired of my pain, right? Yeah. Then put all your effort into your doubting question, into what is no self. Even you don't feel it, even you feel that you are just chanting it, then chant it. I did that too. I don't feel anything at all. What is nothingness? Because my question, the doubting question my teacher told us is like, what is nothingness? And that was so stupid. I never connect nothingness to my self nature. So I can survive. Of course you can. Right? I do better than just survive, right? Right? Okay. good. There's some difficulties we need to go through it, even when you feel that there's no way to go through it. And when you feel that there's no way to go through it, it's the best timing for you to advance your meditative level. There's no way out. Then you just have one way, right? Very good. So efficient. You don't even have the strength to choose to pick up other paths. No. So you need to push yourself so hard to this point. Remember, build up your regular sitting habit. Sit twice a week or at least once a week, right? Starting at a fixed time. Sit 1 more minute every week and email your Zen diary to school@nonzencenter.org. And that's for today's class. See you next time. 谢谢师傅，谢谢同学。